Welcome back, boys. We are going to be continuing to rig bear, so hopefully that'll be fun. And yeah, that's kind of it, more or less. Let's see. Let's switch off to our next monitor. So here we go. And like as you can see, we were here. So let's rewind on where we were at. I believe now we did the eyeball, which I think we were gonna do the face now, if my memory serves correctly. Because we also got the physics here, which, yeah. So we got the physics of like the clothing. I guess we could do the clothing, but doesn't necessarily need. Oh, hey, Vivid. How's school? Good seeing you, man. Hopefully you've been doing well. Feel free to use some of our current emotes, Vivid. I don't know if you can see, but you can. We somehow were able to reach some of the stuff, so I think some of those emotes you should be able to use yourself, unless you subscribe. But I think some of them are actually like for use. So let's see. I forget which ones are actually like supposedly for subscribers. I need to switch that, but no, you're good, Vivid. Things come up. I appreciate you being able to tune in, though. I appreciate you being able to tune in for sure. I also was like thinking about streaming today just because I have a decent amount of things, and my anxiety has been acting up a bit lately. But I just wanted to stream a bit, chill stream. No, these aren't the emojis that were commissioned. These were just ones that we got off Etsy. Our commission ones I still haven't gotten back from the person on VGen, so we're kind of waiting on that. But things come up, like you said, life. So I'm not too worried about it. I just want to have it just to experiment. I think it basically, just to experiment, because apparently I think we were able to. We still need like 2 more people to get affiliate, which we're able to do more stuff with it, but. At least for this, like we still got early access to this for some weird reason, so I'm grateful nonetheless. And then I just want to see how those look. And then now I think you can even do like based on your watch time. We have points or glyphs, and those you can like unlock a sub emote or even highlight your message. Like let's see. I'm also gonna be experimenting with some of these. Hold on. Let's see. I can highlight my message, so it'll be like, "Hello," and it shows it on. It shows it on the chat. Well, not here, but it shows it on the actual chat. And then I think there's other stuff here too. You can unlock an emote and then send. Yeah, you can choose an emote too. But I don't know if to choose the emote if you're able to use you get it for like the dancing axolotl. So yeah. So that's another way of like adding a little bit more participation to the stream. I'm still gonna be working on like on some extra things. Like I want to use one where it's like Spanish only or something like that. Yeah, hydrate for sure. I'm drinking tea. That helps. But essentially, that's a lot of the things that I've been slowly working towards, and things I need to put in the back end as well. Like I said, I want to make more with it. So I'm excited for it. New things coming through, but it's just finding the time for sure. We have a lot of things going. I have a bit of things going on, and like I said, anxiety's been acting up a bit. So also trying to calm down and take care of that. But hopefully you're doing great, Vivid. Hopefully school's treating you great and you're enjoying yourself too, not overdoing yourself as well, because believe me, I know what it means to be overdoing it. Let's see. So I guess let's get ahead and go X and Y. So this one's going to be interesting because ideally I believe this would basically highlight everything. Or I guess, hold on, I'm trying to think. I think this would honestly just be this fair shape. But then again, just because of how we have it texturedized, I think it would originally be the first face part, which would be the main area. So let's see, main area, hold on. The face, yep. Which is gonna be interesting. I forget, how do we do another one? I think we glued both of these together. But I don't necessarily... I mean, yeah, I mean, these ones should be glued, I guess. So let's see. So if we do this, I think we could probably do something like this. Yeah. Let's see. And then this is also a lot of guesswork with it. It's been a while since I actually like did anything here with it. Oh no, you know. Oh, this is not symmetrical at all. That's interesting. That's interesting indeed, because our body's not symmetrical apparently. So that's a bit of a whoopsie. Let's see, maybe we can yes, cancel meshing. Maybe we can move it around slightly. No? Oh yeah, so you can tell right here. I wonder when it moved. Oh. Oh, hopefully nothing was being highlighted. Oh, but then our snap, our eye moves. Oh no, Vivid. Oh, that's unfortunate because now everything will move here now. Our progress behind got messed up. Ugh. Trust. Yeah. Honestly, shit. Process is screwing me though. Yeah, because this one, as you can see, we have eye smile, which is good. And I didn't even realize it got moved at all. I mean, I guess. Oh, hey, Dip. I guess theoretically, right? Why did that one move and not this one? Our hat thing didn't move at all. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move this. Okay. And then I guess our button didn't move at all. So let's see. Boop. We need our right ribbon, right? No. Alright, so our button needs to move to, and then our right ribbon as well. Alright, so now let's, oh wait, what? This thing's didn't move. I mean, our physics wouldn't really matter too much, right? Oh no, they do matter. No. Yeah, what's happening? Vivid? If you don't mind me asking. Or yeah, feel free to let me know. Damn, let me see if I can search up how to move things here. Let's see. How to move items in live 2D. Is that really it? I thought. Oh wait. So the South, the Indonesian government is enforcing the removal of LGBT. Any type of media, really? So is that like even with social media and everything like that? Ah, that's so dumb. No wait. How come they've recently just been a bit more combative against it? Well, yeah, it's religious for sure. I mean, even in the U.S. now, I think there's a large stir of like very conservative. A lot actually, I've seen that in a lot of states. It seems like a very conservative area, I guess nowadays. Like I feel like the conservative side is definitely making a lot of is being more pronounced for sure in like a lot of everyday stuff. Like I think even in like Europe, you know, everywhere else, pretty intense, which is dumb. You know, it's like at the end of the day, as long it's always been my thought, like as long as you know what you're practicing or like whatever your life choices are isn't like hurting anyone else, feel free to do them, right? Like I should not be the what's it called, the dictator of like how to live your life, you know, because it doesn't affect me. Everyone should live it as they need to be. I'm thinking, I'm like, does they ideally? Yeah, I know, right? Like the heck. I mean, even here with in the US, like the huge immigration problem nowadays, it's like crazy that it's like you saw that they basically got like, I think it was what, $1 billion into it, and I'm like, dude, like they just remove you just like remove school funding, bro. Like isn't that more important or anything like that than like getting people who are actually contributing to like yeah, they don't like using those terms, bro, but and ideally that's kind of what it is, which is crazy. Like they're essentially you know, I'm thinking we're gonna have to restart all this, so that's interesting. But yeah, essentially I think the biggest one currently is called Alligator Alcatraz, which is like in the like super far away, and like it got built within like a month or something like that, and it's just complete shit. So yeah, ideally they are concentration camps, but they don't want to be called like that, and I'm like, dude, that's literally what they are. Come on, let's not kid ourselves, boys. We're all grown-ups. Let's, if you're gonna be doing dumb stuff like that, like at least be honest with yourself. Let's see. You know what? I don't think it should matter if it's not centered. Does my model affected it's centered in Live 2D? Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Vivid. I appreciate it, and I hope everything goes well. You know, ideally, you know, it's always yeah. During these times, it's definitely during these times, it's definitely not like the most optimistic. But at the end of the day, I feel like as long as you yourself are creating a little bit of positive change and helping each other out, I think that definitely goes a long way and has a bigger effect. Especially during these times, like you know, like the people in charge are always gonna like basically screw you over. So Ideally, I think it's a lot up to us and within our communities to just, help each other out. And that in itself is going to show way more progress and have way more effect than if you're just waiting on someone else who basically makes their living off creating problems. Okay, so I just saw what happens here. I don't know if that's gonna work though. No, I think that'll work. All right, hold on. So what I just saw was that you select everything. Right? Oh. And then you create a deformer. I'll put it whole. Oh, I guess that didn't work. Damn it. I lied. Am I gonna have to reset all this? Oh my god, that's annoying. Not the physics. Because I mean, ideally, the only thing that's gonna screw us up in the long run is the reflection. Which, I mean, I guess the reflection was never always working, so. Do we just raw dog it, or do we keep it the same? Because the only thing that I don't want to really do is the physics. Because I felt like that was already, like, pretty set. You know? But right here, you see it. And we're watching it here, right? Raw dog it. Yeah, I guess so. Like we're watching it here, and you can see where it's not centered properly, which is slightly off, but I don't think it should be like anything crazy. All right, let's see how that goes then. F it. All right, I guess I'm not gonna be able to use the symmetry tool that often, but so whatever, I'm just gonna do this. Ooh. Shake my head. But anything other than the government, like just being the government. Anything new as well, Vivid? How's their year going for you? My younger brother recently just started classes. My younger brother's also recently just started classes. So that's kind of cool for them. I think I forget, was it like this or was it through the rope thing that I did the face? Hold on, I believe I can file. Open recent file. I think we also had. Yeah, they're doing good. They're also a bit stressed with everything else, like especially my younger one. Definitely having a worry about that isn't good for a little kid. So he does worry a decent amount, but the only thing we can do is just continue going. Hold on. It's weird that in here it doesn't ideally open another it doesn't open another tab. It opens just a separate thing. So oh, by the way, Vivid, since you're here, I'll show you what we got done. Hold on. The pixel animation whenever people subscribe. So let's see. Well, here is here I'm trying to see Ojitos is I'm using his reference as trying to figure out how we did the base head. Oh yeah, so we use the string and then we capture it. Okay, that's not bad. Here, anyway, watch this. Subscribers. Hold on, I needed to go volume higher. Because last time it wasn't as loud, so. Save settings. Watch this one. Ready? I think it's as follows. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. But yeah, so that's the one thing. And then I don't know if you were here, but here is our BRB screen. So you can tell that it's just a pixel animation right here as well. And that's whenever we need to like hop away or for something. That's also another thing that we've been actively trying to do here. I think that was pretty much it. Oh, and then I guess I'll show you the dredge. This is the dredge thumbnail. No, that was commission, man. Pixel animation was gonna take way too much. And then this is gonna be our dredge thumbnail for our YouTube video that we're gonna take out, but it's still gonna be a while. I need to like get better at video editing and everything, and then also just finding the time. So this is gonna be the thumbnail that we're gonna use in our video for the dredge streams. I need to edit all of those together. I forget which one's the string one. Is it this one? All right, number of verses 3. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of those I commission. Like I said, I like commissioning some artists. I was trying to commission another like starting soon screen, like but with artists I think I just messed up, and I thought it was actually smart for me to like use AI to kind of create an idea of like what I wanted, but you know, some artists are very iffy about that, so I think that's why I soured relations, which sucks, but you know, at the end of the day, you gotta respect that aspect of it too. Let's see. And then so yeah. That's unfortunately a thing I gotta learn from. So yeah, for sure. I thought it just because like in my thought process it was like, well, you know, I'm just using it to get a better idea and then still commissioning individuals to do it. But you know, like I said, it tends to be iffy towards other people, so no harm, no foul. Like I said, if anything, it's more of more of my fuck up. So I just gotta learn from it and move on. That being, I think for sure in the art world is definitely heavier scrutinized. Because as a small business owner too, it's like I think it definitely helps because in terms of what's it called, like writing up. Oh no, okay, got it. In terms of writing contracts and all that sort, it definitely makes it easier. Like think about it, like you don't have to worry about it, or even like trying to learn new things. Like there's been times when I've had like a project where I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do so and so, this is not working. Can you help me out? And it gives me like helps me solve the issue, especially during tech support and stuff like that. So I guess that there is that outlook for sure. Like I feel like as a small business or any like starting a new like let's say not career but um uh what can I not join these together? Okay, I think that's good. I guess I honestly don't. I think I did this wrong the other way, but oh well. Because oh no, yeah, they're joined now. Interesting. So if they're joined, then I do bind. Yes, confirm. Heyo, and then let's see. I believe this would help for sure. Let's see. It's not perfectly straight, but it is something. And then, bam. Is that how it was here? Oh no, I had way more. Okay, so I realized that this is oh no, this is connected. Huh. So I guess this one's slightly different. But yeah, like I said, learning experience for me. And you know, that's all I can take from it. But anyway, what's up with you? How are your like are your classes doing great? I've also been recently getting into a lot of like movies. Like I'm trying to rewatch Godzilla minus one, not minus one, sorry, Godzilla, Shin Godzilla. But that thing has been in I have not been able to find where to stream it, which is annoying. Because it's a good movie. I like it. It's like a very political based movie. It's not like your traditional Godzilla, which are a bit more uh political, I guess. Okay, and then I believe this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll put one in the center here. Oh, Fantastic Four, nice. I haven't watched it yet. But I heard it has good reviews. Apparently, it didn't make that much money in the box office, which is crazy. But I think, like I said, I think it's a whole thing of like Marvel fatigue. You know, too many Marvel movies coming out, and like the storylines are okay, but I think it's just like I said, oversaturation of everything. Just like the same with like I love Pedro Pascal, but like I feel like he's also getting a little bit too overly used in movies and stuff. So I think it's just like also that sense where like it happened with The Rock, but The Rock is more annoying, you know? The Rock is not it. What? Hold on, is that not? Why the heck is this one all weird? What? How is it open like that? That's so wonked. That's weird. Huh. Hmm. I do it here instead? Damn, all this experimentation, man. That's crazy. I really got fudged up by the not being asymmetrical, but it's okay. I think majority of like the rigging projects are tend to be asymmetrical. Yeah, interesting. I don't know why that's happening like that. Let's see. So if I go here. Do I select auto connect in here? Oh, it's the mesh open, dog. It's not open. Auto connect. Please close mesh or turn off the protect edge extension. Or is it because of this? Must be because of that. Hold on. Oh my god. A lot of experimentation, nothing wrong. I've also, oh, you know what? I just got a Wii. I don't know if you're familiar with a Wii Vivid, but essentially it was a very big, it was my childhood console game. And with that, hold on, so let's see. Ooh. Let's see, I think maybe I can then do this. Oh, wait, cancel. Yes, okay, and then can I connect this here? All right, so that's all right, and then now do I do this? So like I said, I got my childhood console game. Yeah, the Nintendo console. Yeah, yes. And and then I think this just has been one of my few. Like I watched Godzilla back in the day when I was in Mexico too, but so I was a fan. I remember there was one scene in Godzilla where like I think this girlie is in the hospital, and then she sees Godzilla like going through, and then she's obviously in the hospital so she can't really move, and then Godzilla breaks the building that she's in, and then I think she basically falls down, and then that always gave me like nightmares, and I think that's also one of the reasons I have like, I think my worst nightmares are the ones where I like dream of a giant creature. But anyway, I remember that scene very fondly, to say the least. And there's on the Wii, there's a Godzilla game called Godzilla Monsters Unleashed, where you basically play, it's a Tekken / like monster battle arena kind of game, and you play as like a lot of like the monsters. I think there's like 26 characters. Yeah. And essentially I've always been trying to get it, like, and I searched it up on Amazon, and on Amazon it's freaking expensive. It's like, for the Wii it's like $80 on Amazon, and then I got it on eBay for like less than that, way less than that, like half the price. Hold on here. Okay, no, a little bit more forward. And so I got it, and I've been playing it here and there. I use a cheat code to unlock everything, and I remember like, oh yeah, there used to be cheat codes in games now. Nice. So then from that, I got that, and then also another game. I don't know if you're familiar with Mario Strikers. But Mario Strikers was also another game that I got from my childhood. And once again, it's pretty fun. All right, so then now that we have this, I believe we do okay. Oh, hold on. Oh no. All right, so now we do select everything, control copy. Okay. And then we go here, do the same. Here. Oh. And then delete this. Oh, I mean delete this. Like I said, I think Mario Strikers was one thing that really got me into Wii though was what's it called? Super Smash? No, not Super Smash Bros. I don't think I had Super Smash Bros. On the Wii. I had Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, and that one was pretty good. I remember my brother and I were always like trying to be combative towards like the flying power up, because I think that was my first like modern day Nintendo experience, I guess you could say. Hold on. And then I believe now we do I think we do here, and then we bind them all together. Punch Out? Hold on, let me search it up. Punch Out, I've heard of it for sure. Oh, interesting. Let's see. I did have like a lot of the freaking games for Mario versus Sonic, or Super Mario Galaxy. I just got that off Bookmints. There's a store called Bookmints, which is basically like kind of a used store, and then they sell like old like movies and games. And I got Super Mario Galaxy as well. That one's pretty good. Like the music's crazy. Mario, I think that was also my first Mario Kart experience. I'm trying to remember what other games I had here. I think majority of the games I only like played a few times though. Like I don't think we were the ones to ever like go back and play multiple times. Oh, I did my like I said, one of my biggest childhood games was Force Unleashed. I think that one was the one that I actually spent a lot of time completing. So I think that would be, I guess, one of my favorite ones. I don't know if you ever played it. That's kind of essentially how I even got into what's it called? That's how I essentially sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I started my love for Star Wars. Like I didn't watch the movies, and then my Star Wars knowledge just came from wanting to learn more about the Force Unleashed universe. And yeah, it was a great game. I think even like on the Wii, it was cool. Like the first game itself was great because like you had a multiplayer duo mode, and you could fight with like the lightsabers and shit. But the second one, they kind of fucked up. So like it was more of a platformer, which was annoying. Oh, almost like Mario Bros, I guess, to a degree, but way worse. But compared to the first game, like how the multiplayer was, it wasn't as great. Let's see, main base area performer. Okay, so now that we have this, now we're able to hopefully move it throughout the axis. So let's see. So this is center, and then this is right, and then ideally, yep, you're able to move it way more. So I mean, we probably have to turn some of these off. Oh, Moku is streaming right now. It's the person that we played Peak with, or at least she's setting up for VTube Studio, so she'll probably be streaming soon. I've been trying to also set up another collab, but it's just like I said, I've been dealing with some anxiety, so I've been trying to like it's been in like the back burner of my head where it's like, oh, I should do it, and then I forget, And even like even for me nowadays, anxiety is somewhat new to me for sure. So it's also trying to learn to live with that as well. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm still somewhat healthy, so can't complain about it. And you know, there's also have been people that have suffer like have I probably have way worse anxiety than me. So you know, I'm thankful for at least this small degree of anxiety that I get. Let's see. So, huh. So I think if we're trying to do it right, it would be kind of lowering it here, here, like right there. Maybe, huh? Oh no, it's probably gonna be like so, right? I guess so. Fair enough. Like each one's like, you know, it takes a lot of it. I appreciate that for sure. But I guess it's not more of downplaying it. I think it's like kind of like at the end of the day, like kind of I guess puts it in perspective where like it kind of sucks, but at the same time, like being able to cope with it definitely helps for sure. I think it's mostly for me how I'm able to what's it called? Put it into perspective, I guess. My dad always said like everything can be solved as long like any problem can be solved as long as like the health issues are the biggest ones to solve, right? So you know, theoretically, I guess it's a mental health issue, but I think it's somewhat easier to cope with for sure. I guess that's what I kind of was going towards. Let's see. So I think probably squish it a bit more. All right. So here's where we get fudged up a bit, because if we do watch reflect motion mirroring, I believe, over horizontal, it kind of gets a bit wonky, just a bit, because it's on a slightly different canvas. It's not like directly on top of it, so you need to push this a little bit more towards here. You know what? I don't know if you've seen the show, but Abbott Elementary. I just recently started watching it, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's funny. Let's see. Yeah. Hold on. That one. It's a little towards the dot. No, and this needs to be. Oh, I guess it needs to be further back. Maybe it reflects it on the axis. Interesting. It's always hard right here because it's like trying to figure out, like, does that look good? I think it looks good, because I think it does look like a head turn. But is it a big enough head turn? You know, like, I don't even remember. Like, I guess it's way harder. No way, your Netflix sub ran out. That's crazy. That sucks. But then again, it's crazy nowadays, right? Because like now I somewhat, because of all like the subscription services, I somewhat enjoy watching more commercials lately. Because it's like it adds a nice break in between. But the annoying part is the fact that like all your freaking subscription service, all like it takes a like full on like 20-minute journey just to find out where a TV show or a movie you're trying to look for is being streamed at, and then you figure out like, oh, it's actually not even on this area. It's like on a way more updated scene of this, which is annoying. Let's see. A pirate, heck yeah. I mean, that's why even with like I said, even like I've been trying to watch Shin Godzilla and it's nowhere on the streaming platforms, and I'm like, bro. And I've been getting into physical media like Blu-rays and stuff, so I've also been trying to do that. So I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna get what's it called? I'm just gonna try to get a physical one, but that way I don't want to buy it digitally. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to like pirate it, because like I've been actually trying to watch it and I can't freaking find anywhere to actually watch it properly, which is annoying. Like the fudge, bro. Maybe slightly more angled, squished up. And then slightly more squished. All right, I guess. Yeah, that seems like a angle to be watching it upwardsly. All right, now downwardly. Ooh, this one's kind of a bit of a more of a hassle. Boop. Boop. I guess this one I would have to get slightly shorter, so it would be like this, I guess, down. And then boom. Let's bring it down. I mean, that looks okay-ish. I don't know. Probably squish it a bit more. Let's see. Boop. Yep. I feel like sometimes I over exaggerate it, but just because like I said, even with our like gills, right? Our gills were like a bit hard. Like I thought that they moved way too much, but I had to go in again and like up the physics, because the physics were like barely showing. Let's see. Can we do anything at the moment? Okay, gigantic. Message effects, highlight message, hydrate. No, choose an emote. No, I guess not. All right. Okay, so now we have this. Let's angle it this way. So this is more of a downward angle, so this one would go this way. You know, Netflix actually was the first I guess introduction to anime. I think I watched Naruto on Netflix when I was first starting to get into anime. For sure it was Naruto. See, is that it? This one's a bit too far out. All right, there. Is that enough of a downward angle? I can't tell. And a lot of this is so much guesswork, man. Crazy. Yep. What's a big thing in where you're from, Vivid, that like I probably wouldn't have heard about? The other time Celix and I came in to chat, and we were what's it called? We were talking about tazos in Mexico, where they're essentially, I forget what they're called in English, but they're like little metallic. Hold on, let me search it up. Hold on. Chrome. Oh, I was saying like, what are like countries of origin? Like, what are some things from your country that I wouldn't know about? Like I saying, we were talking about tassels, so I forget what they're called. Oh my god. No, I don't want whatever this is. Yeah, so these are tassels, which I don't know what the actual English translation are, but a lot in Mexico you had these in chip bags, and they would be like metallic. The metallic ones were the goated ones, and they had like Pokemon and The Simpsons, and they look goated, man. Nowadays these sell for like so much money. But I've been trying to, oh, see, like these ones, like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. So it's like, what are things that from your country that I wouldn't know? Oh, whoops. Oh, there we go. All right, where are we at? Okay, so we're playing the head. Nope. Probably, hold on. Nope. I think that looks good. Probably maybe slightly higher. And then slightly move this downward. Yeah. So they would, you would play, I remember I would play them in recess and stuff. And you basically would like create a pile and then you would throw it. And essentially if you got flung, you would win them. So that was like pretty big. And like they had some crazy ones. Like some of the, like their designs were super cool. And then yeah, in Mexico, like that was what children played during recess. Hold on, like this, and then I think probably like that. Probably a bit lower here. And then I think there's a slightly more of a upwards angle here. Yeah, they would play in recess that, and then there was also obviously like trompos, which were just tops. Tops were also pretty intriguing. Like you saw a lot of people playing with those as well. Okay, so let's see. We got that. Okay, so I think we got that part of the face done, which is great. And then I think we'll probably have to do a warp deformer for the whole. Oh no, I think I needed to do the warp deformer first for the whole face. Damn it. Wonder if I can still do that. The left ear. I think this is everything with the top of the face. My god. Because I think the angle needed to go first. Is this kind of it? I think this would be it. And the clothes would be in the back hat. Eye patch, face, plus, okay. Bottom fluff, top fluff. Oh my god. No, I think I messed up again. Right ear. So all the way here. All right, so this would have been a deformer. Hold on. Hold on. We're missing one thing here. Where's that fluff? Right here. No, did we highlight it? It didn't show highlighted. Because we need to make it so the angles are also highlighted. Ugh. Because this is going to determine the angle when we rotate and stuff. Yeah, it's not showing this. So maybe I should, okay, so it's from here. And then all the way on top, I believe. Nope, no. Clothes, cloak. So no, this is the color. Okay, and I believe here. Okay, there we go. So now let's hopefully make this a warp deformer and then full face. Full face. Great. Create an object with the same parents, the former select. Damn it. No. So maybe. Wait, I thought I already had a warp deform with the whole face now. Huh. Did I not? Oh my god. That's annoying. Let's see. Because I thought we already had something. Because we have the whole hat. But we don't have... Maybe we have the whole face somewhere here? Whole hat output. It's not all... No, I thought we had a whole face. Let's see. Okay, so from my country, there's a year tradition of Independence Day where a lot of people would make competitions for funds. One of them includes a game about eating type of shrimp chip that's also dangling on a rope above the players, and the rule has that players can't use their hands during the game, only use their mouth. I don't know if that's from country. Oh, cool. No, that's cool. That's awesome. Interesting. And is there, do you win something from based off that, or is it like more of like bragging rights? Good old classic bragging rights. Oh my god, can't believe this. Maybe it's from here. God, this sucks. I've messed up so many things here. It's starting to get annoying. Hat bill, okay. And then all the way to right ear, left front leg. Okay, here. Okay, so now warp deformer. Maybe if I do set pair manually. Hat bill, I guess. Face. Great. Well, that did not do anything at all. Oh, okay, because this is okay. Hold on. Bragging rights? Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, I would brag about that too. Set as parent, a selected object. Okay. Create. I want to do face here. Face warp create. Please create an object with the same parent as the former selected. Maybe if I do this, like select reformer parent manually, then I do face, and I could create, right? I think if I do this one and then move it all the way up, I can probably move all these things into it. Hopefully, maybe. So then let's go. Left front of your ear, okay. Yeah. Okay, yep. So then let's move all these things, which is hat, whole hat, I believe that's it. And then let's move them all the way here. Hopefully that doesn't fudge up things too much. Uh, facing warps. Did I do it? I just moved the it did not move everything though. Huh. Low collar whole hat. Oh, is it now in? Facings. Then I just need to move this. I think if I control alt, I can move this slightly down. I wonder if my ear's gonna get clipped though. Because I believe now that we have this. Oh wait, our eyes aren't there? It's now eye patch, yeah. Hold on. Oh, it's here, yeah. So then I believe we do one outward angle create. Cancel. Create. Oh, it's so huge. That's our giant face. That's a chibi form right there, dog. Oh my god. How do I move this? Well, I can do that. But I wanted to move to the neck. Move it to the neck, dog. Damn it. All right. How to move. What is it called? How to move rotation thingamajig. How to move rotation Armor Life 2D. Drag its handle or output specific values and revision to former center. Hold control and then left click and drag. Okay. Well, I thought I was doing that, but oh, there we go. Here's my neck. Have you watched Black Clover, Vivid? I don't know if I've discussed it with you, but I think it's about to finish more or less, and I'm excited for it. Even though I dislike it because basically the main character gets basically screwed over by like the side character. Okay, so then if we do X, Y, we do this way. See, I knew it. The ear gets clipped. And then, see, reflect. Okay. Let's see what happens if my model gets past the. Happens. My model moves past the work area in Live 2D. Incorrect deformer, clipping mass issues, problems. Okay. Solution check deformers, inspect clipping mass, utilize view area tools. Consider reducing the size of your work before importing it. Oh no. Interesting. It's pretty good. I would say it's let's see about the view area. The canvas can be moved. Space and drag. What? Oh no. See, this is the issue because it gets clipped right here. So I don't know if that's gonna be a slight issue. With it. Let's see. Boop. Look at that. It moves though. That's good. I mean, it's coming a little bit to life, but like I said, the one thing that's annoying is the fact that it's oh, hold on. It's not getting properly placed everywhere. This sucks. I mean, our ear gets lightly clipped, and I think that's gonna be the only thing that would get clipped off. I mean, maybe I can update the canvas here somewhere. But I don't think I would be able to see modeling, canvas, maybe here. Canvas setting. With maybe go a little bit with 4,500. 5. If this works, then I think this should be okay. Okay. Yeah, we did it. I don't know if that will be an issue, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We're just basically putting a whole bunch of sticky tape on this and hoping it works. Yeah. Oh, anyway, this thing needs to go here too. Annoyed lines. Annoyed lines need to go into our general face too. Boop. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Have you been working on any art projects or any projects lately, Vivid? I myself am working on a banner design for a company, and then from that I'm also working on basically a brochure design, which is a bit annoying. It takes a decent amount of work, but can't complain, you know. Work is work. Let's take away. I did get fudged up because I didn't read directions, which is like another thing, but I'm also actively trying not to work as much, so you know, double-edged sword for all those workaholics out there. You guys get what I mean. Okay, so now we got it looking good to a degree, right? So now we're gonna do this face option. The question is, do we want to move the whole thing, or do we want to move just both of these? Because I think probably we would have to do one by one, so right. I guess we can try this. So let's see, head angle. Let's go X. Let's see how that goes. So this goes X. Oh, what? Oh, this is general face, that's why. I guess we can do a single warp deformer of face details. Whoa, a whole Roblox game, man. That's crazy, man. You cool. That's dope. Oh. What? Okay, so then like this. Why is my warp deformer not showing shit? Oh, because okay. So then here, that's cool. But, I have, it's cool how much things Roblox has going for it. Hold on, I need to do art mesh. So many like games get built. I think also yeah, for sure. I mean, you can do a lot of that with YouTube tutorials for sure, though. I think that's kind of similar to graphic design. Oh, hold on. Graphic design, and then you can also, I guess, use AI as well to do like, hey, like teach me. I'm having trouble with like this issue. How can I solve it? Or can you provide me any videos of it? And that also helps a lot too. Like I've been doing that with my InDesign projects. All right, so then if we do this, right? Does that look good? No, I think it's gonna have to be separate ones, dude. Yeah, for sure. Cause they just yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do two separate ones. So, all right, let's do that then. Cause I think they just Peak had an issue with them, right? Cause they just created a knockoff, but it was apparently riddled with a lot of monetization, and even the Peak developers were like, "Yo, we'd rather prefer you pirate the game than play this slop." And it was like, "Yo, let's see, but I think that is a nice way of just creating an introduction to coding and then like developing a game, because of how I think less you have to worry a little bit less about like the graphics and stuff like that, at least from my outsider's perspective that don't know anything about it. So let's see, Warp Deformer. Warp Deformer. For shade. Great. So then, right. What? Oh, it's because I have it like so. Hold on. Warp Deformer. First shade. Shot. Don't criticize me on my writing skills, my typing skills. All right, so then X, so then it'll be boop. And then this one's like the first one, so I guess it needs to be clipped. Boop. Oh, is this not clipped yet? I guess I need to redo that again here. Boom. Bam. All right, so then boop. This one will move slightly here. I guess we can move this a bit around so it looks a bit more natural-esque, I guess. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Ugh. First shade. Okay, so then move this around slightly, move it. It is just like a face, so I think too crazy. So recently, like, they banned vigilante groups which target. So wait, they don't want the predators exposed? What? So they're not targeting the predators, they're targeting the vigilante groups? That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's because it also gives them bad press. So I guess from a very corporate Dead Soul standpoint, that makes sense. But I'm like, bro, and then I guess media wouldn't be covering it as often. We're like, oh, you know, it's like they just banned this group when in like they'll just probably mention it here and there and not really put much thought into it. That's crazy though. Imagine that. And I was like, no, we're not gonna ban them. Nah, I don't think so. I don't feel like it, he said. Shake my head. Uh all right, now let's reflect this. So ocean mirror, okay. What? Let's see. The form with common parameters not selected. Parent form is not mirror child. What? Okay. Well, I mean, there's no child deformer, right? Interesting. The mod team should be the only teams that's handling those type. Yeah, let us handle the predators. Oh my god. Well, I mean, if people took it upon their hands to what's it called? To do that, I'm guessing their mod team isn't doing a great job already. You know. There you go. I think that's good. Actually, I think it would be. Would it be slightly shorter? I think it would be slightly shorter. So let's reflect again. Yeah, I heard you. Just because I'm thinking of this and I feel like our fluff is going to be taking those spots. So that's crazy. I mean, nowadays, like a lot of like indie games are the ones that are actively beloved by the community, you know, because now a lot of those like a lot of the big corpo games are like hated because they're trying to do overly monetization and stuff like that. Boop 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 boop. I like that, I guess. All right, now let's do X and Y. Interesting. X here is gonna be entertaining to say the least. And then bam. Let's see, lower a bit down. But you know, best of luck with that, man. I know like that's an ambitious project, but I know you got this. Easy peasy for you, brother. Maybe like this. Yep. Yeah, I like that. Maybe it needs to be slightly bigger on the side. There you go. All right, and then downwards. I guess this one would have to be more like so. I mean, I guess theoretically this one doesn't matter as much because the hat's going to cover majority of it, but might as well do it. Oh, is this one working? Hold on. What? Oh, it's because I did that. Is that okay? I don't know. This one's actually slightly harder. Bum. I guess this one would go wider though. Wider colors. Oop. guess like so. Maybe slightly wider here. Slightly wider here. We'll leave it as that and we'll switch it as we go. Boop, 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 boop. We need to do the angles too now. Shake my head. The angles are kind of like the most annoying ones, because I feel like it's just hard to dictate, and then there's so many that you need to do here and there. So maybe slightly downwards again. What made you want to start pursuing, like, creating a game, Vivid? Or I guess who inspired you to start creating a game? All right, boop. I guess we'll leave it as such. Further down, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna be cool, but we'll see. We shall see how that goes. Responding to your previous question, I didn't really have inspiration. Okay, just I guess just a drive to want to experiment for sure. Nice. Okay, so hold on, this one needs to be slightly lower. Slightly lower. Probably slightly lower. Actually, no, this is probably like that. So yeah, I think that looks good. All right, and then this one obviously needs to go more of a downward angle. Oop. Oop. Okay, I think that should be good. Yeah. Starting to develop that face feature. Oh. All right. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. I'm probably gonna call it there. So I'm gonna see if there's. Trying to see if there's someone to send you guys to. Oh, this person is also rigging, which is doing even crazier work, so I guess I will do it with them. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It's greatly appreciated. And you know, we'll continuing to do this in a bit next stream, or maybe I'll try to work on it on my own for a bit before, because this is definitely progressing much slower than I thought. So I'll be trying to find the time. But thanks, Vivid, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day and take care.